Good times and peeps. How you doing? I heard jingles. Who was the jingles? I don't have that part of the chat on my... Oh, dang it. Who did the jingles? I'm gonna have to go check the computer now. Hang on. Also, I managed to knock my camera off kilter, I think. Oh no, it's just the books. Never mind. Who did the jingly? It was Dale! Thank you for the resub, bitch Dale. You're awesome sauce. Hi Dale, hi Liz. Who knows? Liar. Hi Twee. How you doing? How's everybody doing today? I intended to be live earlier than this and then everything just went to shit, so... Oh, I was doing my washing this morning and I noticed that the shelving unit in the bathroom is collapsing. And so I went to the hardware store to get a new one and they didn't have any left. And that was after I'd checked the stock on the website. I went on their website and checked. And none of the other stores in the area have it, and none of the stores in Mum and Dad's area have it. So now I'm worried it's like discontinued or something, because that would really suck. Because I would really like that particular shelving unit. But we'll see what happens. I heard about the commencement cycle. Sweet. Went to Aussie Home Depot. Yes, I went to Bunnings. I do love Bunnings. It's good. I just don't let myself go there very often because I would just spend all my money. Okay, so folded book. And it just so happens that this one has already been measured. Here's what I prepared earlier! Oh, I've always wanted to say that. No, what happened was, Mama Crackie's friend asked very nicely if she could have a book, actually 2 of them, and she's the one that's provided pretty much all of the books that I've done folding on so far. Most of them went to Mama Crackie's school, but that's good. Apparently, I was talking to Mama Craikie about this, apparently a lot of the students keep coming up to her and asking to buy them. Which is just like flattering and just adorable. Oh. So yes, Mama Craikie's friend asked if she could have a couple of books done, and I said more than happy to. What is the name? It's Bunnings. Bunnings. That's like the main one. There used to be another one called Masters, and they've gone. Is that going to be? Might need to tighten that cord up a bit. Yeah, there used to be. When I was a little kidder, there was a place called Maziga's, and that was great. We love going there with Dad. That was a cool. That was a cool place. Let's go back to about there-ish. Just so we can see a little bit better what's going on. There we go. At some point I will get around to putting that on a piece of elastic rather than cord. You have your calling, you can make all that other ideas. Yeah, I've looked on Etsy and like people sell folded book art. Ooh. What on earth? Oh. Yeah, I've looked at folded book art on Etsy, and there are people who are infinitely better at it than I am. And like, I don't know how they're making money on, like, because the intricacy of the designs that they're doing and the amount that they're charging for the book, like the sale price, you know. And I'm thinking, well, they, you know, they might, I know what the Etsy fees are, fucking disgusting. And then, like, they would have had to have presumably bought the book somewhere. And just, like, I'm thinking, you know, there's a good couple of hours worth of work there. Like, how the fuck are they making money? You know. So, anyway. Are we talking about me? I just got here and heard flattering and adorable. Yes, Sandman. That's why your ears were burning. We were talking about you. I was hoping to get away with it before you rocked up, but, you know. By them, then you need to be more careful about what you do. Yes. Considering the very first one was Twilight. Yeah. Then again, one of the ones that Mama Kreki's friend gave me had a sex scene in it. I was sitting here folding away, or not here, but like I was sitting and I was folding away, and because like what you do to fold the book right is you fold the corners over like this. And so I'd gotten to a page and I'd folded it over like this, and you see how there's like a few words there that you can sort of see like what's on the next page. I folded it over and I saw the word nipples, and I was like, wait a second, what the fuck? Like, and because Mama Quirky's friend is like 70, so I was like, what is she doing with a book like this? Oh my goodness, that's a And no, it wasn't 50 Shades of Grey. It was an otherwise completely innocuous looking book, and then just all of a sudden, well, hey, nipples. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? I told Mama Kreki about it too. I was like, I was folding this book back, and I saw the word nipples, and she's like, oh my god, what are you doing with books like that? I said, don't look at me, your friend gave it to me. She goes, oh shit. Bunnings was founded in Perth. Yes! Yep. Bunnings was originally founded here. And now they're all throughout the country, and there's also a couple of them in the UK. Although apparently the English do not understand our propensity for sausage sizzles. So... Fighting inaudible, yes. Fold faster, fold slower. Fold slower? Ooh. Get some book fold ASMR. Go, no. Read the hell out of it. Fold Sandman into the book. But I think Sandman might be just a little bit taller than the book is. 50 Shades of Quacky Brown Blob. Oh god, no. Hi, Guinea! How you doing? Okay, I'm gonna fold this first one. Right. Fold this first one and then move the clip so it moves that folded one out of the way. That was actually in the pattern. That first page folded all the way back. I don't know why the pattern generator bothers with points that are this small, but is what it is. Candy! Just need to size him up smaller. Oh, it's getting very Adelaide. It's getting very Adelaide in here. I don't think we've even got anyone from Adelaide in here most of the time, as far as I know. A couple of Victorians. One Queenslander who moved to Tasmania, because, you know, that makes sense. A couple of New South Welshmen. He won't figure out if that's true. We just need to fold him up so he fits in the book. There we go. Now we've got it. Also, this camera angle is not very good for you guys. I'm sorry. Let's come back here so we can actually see the folding, sort of, kind of. Question, kiddo, do you like you laugh? Oh, heck yes! As an Australian, that's how we communicate. The wit and sarcasm. It's what picky making. Tate's surprise! Actually, it's not a picture, it's a word. But Tate's surprise! Also, yes, I am aware that you guys can't really see all that well the folding. But what I will do is like fold 3 or 4 pages and then push them back. It would just take me way too long to fold a book. Ooh, bugger. Apparently this nail polish is not on as good as I thought it was. Just put a line of green down on the paper. But yeah, it would take me way too long to fold back each individual page. So I'll do a couple and then get them out of the way. Although given that the pattern's currently kind of going back and forth, you sort of see a bit still. This is the wit. I have the sarcasm. That's gonna be your tagline from now on, Dale. I am the sarcasm. Sounds like a wrestling name. The sarcasm. Probably some Aussie wrestler somewhere who's already got that name. You're quirky too witty when the chance arises. Good. Yeah. I already have like a bunch of emotes. I just don't have, you know. Affiliates only get so many slots. I actually got an extra one the other day. Something that I was looking at, planning on. And now I have to decide which of the emotes that I already have that I should remove to like swap it in, and I don't know. I might have to put it to a vote. Might do a vote for everybody who they can decide. I did have a look. I looked it up on Twitch emotes. There's a website called Twitch emotes. You can look people up by their emotes, and they have graphs. I love graphs. I am a sucker for a good graph. Graphs and spreadsheets. Oh yes. Made that sound very dirty, didn't I? But yes, they have graphs of how often your emotes get used, and so I was looking at that, and Quirky Too Loved gets used by far and away more than every other, which is amazing. Considering it was just a piece of crap emote that I whipped up in friggin' Adobe Illustrator. I'm very flattered that people like that one. So between the other ones, it's all sort of much of a muchness, really. So, I don't know. I feel the sarcasm. Hey, Mrs. Devil! How you doing? Hello there, nice nail polish gloves. Oh, thank you! It's green and gold. Although I'm already chipping them, which is half of the course. How are you doing today? It is into wrestling underpants that those fixed underwear and their environment are. Oh god. Cockroach you love is used all the amount. Well, I mean, not a lot of people use it that way. That I've seen. I'm good, I should be sleeping, but I had coffee late. Oh, dang it. That's okay. Hang about here and we'll try to put you to sleep. I don't know how they wrestle in this without showing personal bits. Yeah, I reckon. Some of them cut it a bit bloody fine. Especially when they're actually like, not even just, you know, walking around or whatever, but like when they're actually, you know, doing their moves and stuff and like actually wrestling the other person, like how do they not end up with just a massive wedgie? I know the ladies that do like Miss Universe type ones, like pageant things like that. They've got a special bum glue that it's spray on. It's a spray glue that goes on the cheeks, so that the bikini bottoms don't like ride up. I wonder if the wrestlers have a similar product. And just kind of stick it on. Oh lordy. Plus there are tapes as well. There's I used to sell that at the shop I worked at because we had a dance school like next door. And they used it to like keep costumes up and stuff. So it could be something like that maybe. Oh snap. I meant to ask how's Black Cat going. Yeah, he's good. He's back on biscuits now. Well, no, he's allowed to have biscuits now. I mean, they do actually have wet food most of the time, but they were hankering for some biscuits, and I gave him some, and he's fine. He's eating good. The tray's good. Yep. Hunky dory. Although he has now decided that the bed is his, so that's been cute. Yeah. Doesn't see two types and tape, that's it. Oh yes. Look at the sparkling scritches. Oh yes. They're in the fridge. Totes chillin'. Speaking of totes chilling fridge stuff, I'm going to have a quick beverage. Hold on. Yay, beverage. That's good. Yeah, I was so worried. Because, like, he's got other medical stuff that could have complicated things, but at the moment, everything seems to have gone fine. Thank fuck for that. Although the vet was saying to me, normally with teeth extractions, they like you to bring the pet back in after like a week or so, so that they can like check their mouth and have a look, and most particularly like check that nothing's infected. And Black Cat has a bit of a reputation at the vet, to the point that I kind of suspect that he might have a note on his file that he's like, not dangerous, but you know, be careful with him. So they said to me that rather than bringing, and they used all the diplomatic language. They're like, oh, instead of bringing him back in and stressing him out, that's, if you could just have a look in his mouth, just check that none of the things are infected, that would be fine. And I'm thinking, yeah, I kind of suspect that you guys don't want me to bring him back in. I'm like, what the fuck makes you think I'm gonna have any better of a time trying to look inside his mouth? But I'll try. I don't have to do that for another couple of days though, so. But yes, he was in there once, and with his other medical issue that he has, he was in there, and so they were poking and prodding him, and injections and IVs and everything else, and he scratched the vet's arm from wrist to elbow. Like, I'm not even exaggerating, I saw it. It went from here right up into the crook. Like, holy shit, did Black Cat do that? And she goes, oh, yeah. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I don't see her there anymore, so I don't know if she's still there or not. Or whether she just avoids me. I mean, the other lady's lovely, I'm not bothered about that, but She was nice. You can have the waltz. I'll have the duet. Yeah, good brand that actually. DeWalt, Ryobi, Black & Decker, Zito. Although they don't seem to have any longer the router that Mum and Dad bought for the table, so that's a bit annoying. I was hoping to eventually get the same model, but looks like it's not going to be. Corvette at the same time as Livette, yeah. Like, they know what he's like. He's been in there half a dozen times for the same issue, so... We took him in once and he was all, you know, hissing and growling and stuff, and she said quite exasperatedly, you know, Black Cat, why do you hate me so much? And I said, well, to be fair, every time he comes to see you, you either stick him with needles or stick a tube up his penis, so... She goes, yep, fair enough. I wouldn't be happy either. Like making that joke work since we said... Oh, do you? Nice. I don't know which brands are, like, international or not. That's so weird. We have one crate she lays next to her water fountain and... Oh no! Get off of there! Dang it, Tank it. So in order to see chat... There it goes. I have an old MacBook. It's like 10 years old. And the only reason I don't use it regularly anymore is because I took it to Mum and Dad's once. And because back when I used to use it, my cats would rub their face on the corners of the monitor. And I'm assuming that that's like rubbed off pheromones or whatever. And Tan Doji got a bit of a whiff of that, and he's run up and put his paws on the top of the monitor and pulled backwards, which has snapped the hinge and dislodged, well, I believe, has dislodged the cable that does the backlight for the monitor. So the monitor still, like, works, I just can't see anything on it. Fortunately, you can still connect it to, I can connect it to my TV, and then use the TV as the monitor. So that's how I see chat. It's over there for me, up on my TV. Nice thing about probably laptops in general, but in particular MacBooks, is that you can use them in what's called clamshell mode. So you can connect the cable and then actually close the laptop, and it'll still show up on the screen. That's fine. I'd forgotten to close it and put it in clamshell mode, and so Tankat's like, ooh, keyboard. Which is why I was like, oi, get off there. Right. Oh no. Because she's drinking her own hair. Oh, no. Scratch his little tank head. He's buggered off hiding somewhere because he knows he's in trouble if he messes with the computer. That's something I'd like to do eventually, is replace that MacBook. It's been broken now for 18 months? 2 years? Something like that. Mum did offer to pay to get it repaired. But when I tried to find someone who'd repair it, you know, everybody was like, "Oh, no point, it's too old." And I'm thinking, well, right up until the dog broke it, it was in perfect working order, so... One day. Well, see, that's how I feel about it too. Like, if, you know, everything else in it is still working. Like, even the monitor itself technically still works. It's just because the backlight doesn't. And I know that because I've shined a light. Like, you know how a MacBook has the Apple logo on the back? If you get a torch and, like, shine that in there, it kind of reflects off the inside of the screen. And, like, I can see the screen. You know, I can see... the cursor and everything, I can see things loading. The monitor itself works. It's just, the backlight isn't. But of course, every, you know, laptop company that I rang up assumed that I was a fuckwit who didn't know anything. And one in particular, I know for a fact, was because he was being a condescending arsehole, thought that I was a female fuckwit who didn't know anything. Charming. They're all like, oh no, you'd have to replace the entire, you know, screen assembly, and that's where the bulk of the cost comes from, and blah blah blah. And it's like, I can buy a replacement hinge on eBay for like $15. All I need you to do is put that backlight cable back, and or replace it. Which is possible to do. May or may not require soldering and dismantling the screen a bit. That's probably why they don't want to do it. They don't want to have to dismantle the screen and do soldering. Torch. Oh, flashlight. We call it a torch. Seriously, hate that. Like, don't ever assume someone doesn't know what they're talking about. I can just say you don't have to be on to other know stuff about it. Exactly right. There are going to be women who know shit about technology and hardware and mechanics and whatever else, and there are, you know, on the flip side, there's going to be men who know about dressmaking or, you know, like sewing stuff. You know, male nurses, like, there's always going to be people in... There's going to be people of the gender that participates in stuff that the other gender is usually dominant in. Because, you know, we're in the fucking 21st century and shit's moved on. Anybody can do damn near anything. No, that one is... Oh. Knowledge is not to... Exactly! I mean, there are going to be some things that are, like, biology related that are, like, you can only know through experience. But everything else, like, everybody can learn everything. There's no gender for knowledge. Oh. Tancat has found a foil ball. Yay. Like the way the Indians did it, there was no man jobs, women jobs, there was what needed doing and who was available to do it. Exactly right! This thing needs doing. Can you do it? Yes. Okay, do it. This thing needs doing. Are you available to do it? No, not right now. Okay, we'll find someone else. Nope. Did my screen just... Oh no, it's mine. Never mind. Thought the stream had dropped, but no. It's just my... What are you doing, Tanfloof? Hello. Hello, fairy boy. What are you doing? I read, there's a website, Not Always Right, and it's stories about retail mostly. I can't, like, it pops up, you know, fairly frequently, and there'll be some story of, like, I'm a lady who works at a mechanic, and, you know, this customer calls one day, and you know, they answer the phone, and they want to know about car parts, and they get treated like the receptionist. And the, you know, the female mechanic who is on the phone is like, yep, what can I help you with? So, oh, I need to talk to the mechanic. Yep, speaking. That's what can I help you with. Oh no, sweetie, I need to talk to a man. I need to talk about cars. Go fuck yourself. And I don't like the excuse of like, oh well, you know, 50 years ago that's what it was like. That's why, you know. Especially when it's an old person who thinks that way, it's like, oh, well, that's what it was like way back when. Yeah, but it's not like that now. And I don't think age should be used as an excuse to not change. Like, this needs running and a little bit of cooking, so fix your own pants or do the cooking and let her do that. Yeah, exactly. Neither of those roles should be, you know, specific, gender specific. Sometimes by half an hour, yes, really, I'm not I kind of like the ones where, there'll be like the female mechanic, and then actually there was one where there was actually a female mechanic, male receptionist, which again, like, totally common. That's the thing. And you know, the same thing. The person was like, "Oh, I need to speak to the mechanic." Yep, speaking. Oh no, I need to speak to a man. So the female mechanic puts the male receptionist on the phone, and you know, the male receptionist listens, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just the receptionist. You need to talk to our mechanic," and hands it back to the woman. I actually had that happen the last time I got my tyres changed. The person at the front desk was a bloke, and the person who did the tyres was a lady. Thought fucking sweet. Good on ya. Just do what needs to be done, don't matter what bits you have. That is when you apply the stupid tax on the repairs, yes. I totally reckon there should be a fee if you get aggressive with the staff. If you're the sort of person to go in the shop and start yelling and screaming that, you know, this happened and that happened and blah blah blah, and this staff member and all that, just like charge them extra. The Peter tax, yes. Oh really? What's that? Feed it. Yeah, pain in the ass. Experiment, you take on the bill, you have to deal with the meeting and pain in the ass. That's the one. It does. It needs to be a thing. Can I do that one now? That one looks wrong. We'll come back to it later. We'll see how the rest of the pattern goes, and then if it still doesn't look right, we can fix it. I don't actually have the pattern here with me, so if anything is wrong, I'll have to just do it by eye rather than by number, because I don't actually have the list. I downloaded it at Mum and Dad's and just left it on their computer, so... who's this called? Mercy Thompson. Interesting. And is it about her being a mechanic, or is it just that she happens to be one? And Tan Cat is over there breaking shit. Surprise! Oh, there we go. Daughter of a Blackfeet? And then you might be the walker. Maybe relationship to the not into the moon. Oh! Rodeo bull rider. Ooh. I went to the crib and found a small coyote popping in place. Whoops. Ah, interesting. I like the what's this one? Moon Called is the beginning of the story. Her next door neighbor is a werewolf, her former boss is a grumpy old fae, and she's fixing a Volkswagen bus for a vampire. Oh, that sounds cool. Do extra things or she wants to just do her job and not be bothered by the issues. I just need to fix this Volkswagen. Stop shape-shifting on me. It's the mystery machine. Ooh. Now you're making it sound all like spooky like. With the oh hell yes! Now we're talking. I mean, it wouldn't be a mystery machine without it. Cat, what are you doing? Running around like a mad thing. Whereas Black Cat's in the other room just snoring on the bed. So if we hear any random noises, thunks and things, it's probably Tankat. mystery machine is a van from Scooby-Doo, and that's right. Well, yeah, exactly. You can't have a mystery machine without having a Scooby-Doo in it. Because if you don't, it's not a mystery machine. It's just a bus. Now I've been thinking, just in case you wondered what the crunchy grindy noise was, because I do have a phone book, and I did threaten to do a book fold in it. And it does kind of seem like the obvious thing to do would be like a telephone, but what I kind of worry about is that the book itself is not very thick, and also, like, kind of by extension, the pages, like the paper that the phone book is made of, is also not very thick. So I wonder if perhaps I should do something like a phone box, kind of go full TARDIS. Something like a pattern that's a little bit more kind of upright. I think that'll lend itself to the skinniness of the book. This series, they're like some of books. Ooh. Okay, what was that noise? Oi! Ow! Get down, you bugger! Oh, I just smacked my knee on the desk. Ah. You? Devil child? Shouldn't give you noms if you're being naughty, but... It'll be a high-res book folding. Yes. Yes, all the details. Yes. Actually, you can't be super detailed on a book fold. I use an online pattern generator thing and it's not too advanced. Hopefully I muted that in time. Yeah, it's not too, like, sophisticated, so... It has, like, rules in it that if it's got too much, like, detail, basically, it just won't generate a pattern, it just throws an error. Now, I reckon, and I have absolutely no reason to be confident about it, but I reckon it would be possible to generate one's own pattern. I reckon you'd just use graph paper and then just do the lines where the folds need to be. But I don't know if I'm up for that. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Plus there might be a good reason that they don't actually do that on the pattern generator. It might not come out very good. So if I was to do, say, like the phone box idea, if we're thinking like sort of traditional, like London red phone box type one that has basically like the glass doors with the frames. That would be too detailed, having all of those boxes, because you'd have so many separate lines that it's trying to do that it'd just end up looking weird. Maybe I would have to go something closer to a TARDIS. That is indeed the thing, yes. They're not the only animals either. Okay, what did I do there? E at least. Top one in the middle one. Can't know what I did wrong there. The nice thing about this is that you can sort of check where the line is meant to be against where the next page of that line is meant to be. That one lines up with thankfully I only got the one wrong, so... But again, once the whole thing's done, you can sort of go back and look at the lines and look over the whole pattern, and it's usually pretty obvious pretty quick which ones are not sitting correctly. I don't know what pick you're making. I'm not making a pick. I'm making a word. You don't know what word I'm making because I haven't told you that either. It's a surprise. I can tell you I'm about halfway, so it's good. So that's going to take me what am I on? 57 minutes, okay. So 2 hours-ish? It's not bad. I forget how long it took me to actually do the marking. I'm going to guesstimate it was about an hour. So about 3 hours or so, not including the time it took me to actually make the image file. Which was not too bad. I just loaded up Inkscape and typed the person's name in. Made sure it all fit, made sure the kerning was correct for a pattern. Surprisingly, and I haven't used it for this one, because I wanted something a bit fancier. But it's one of the best fonts that I've found. And people are either going to laugh or hate me. But one of the best fonts for doing folded book art is Comic Sans. Yes, really. Because it's such a... like, all the letters, because they all, like, gradually curve, there's no, like, sharp points. It actually really quite lends itself to this. Because it just shifts gradually. So we had fun when I came out of the bathroom. My cat was playing Guard Cat, where he lays and sits before his first door, and when I opened it, he got up and I greeted him, and I went to my room and let him do one of my three handsome face-ups. Aww! White cat is such a cutie. And a excellent guard cat. Although he did let you out of the bathroom, so I don't know. That's. Guessing shorter names work better. Generally, yes. You can get away with longer names if you have bigger books. Like more pages to fold. But yes, generally shorter names work better. Oh, Hug's waking up at... Ah! I've been knocked off my chair! Hi, Paste! How you doing, Panda? There's a certain day coming up soon. Thursday! I know, it's coming up tomorrow. It's my favourite. This lemon is good. That's good. He guards it from intruders, actually waiting for me to come out so he can get some love and scriptures while giving me disruption. Joe. Is this book a present for the weekend? Oh, no. No, not for that. As much as Dad has made crafty things up in his shed, I don't know that he would have space for a book. Speaking of which, I have no idea whether or not I'm going to be streaming Sunday. I don't know if we're doing anything. I'll have to ask Mum. I mean, Twee, you were in there watching all the white cat sent off you, has to reply. I said, exactly! Yes. You were trying to remove his claim, and he was all like, hey, no, mine. Sunday, I thought I was there Sunday. Question mark? Now you got me doubting myself. I thought it was the first Sunday in September. For us. I never get very confused by all the Americans having theirs in, what, June? I think. That's fun when it comes up on Twitter. You see it trending Father's Day and all the Aussies going, oh shit, did I miss it? Second Sunday. Oh shit. Well done. So I have no idea what fucking day I'm gonna be not here. Or whether I'm gonna be not here. I don't know. I'll ask Mum. Oh, okay. I mean, maybe Saturdays worked better for you guys or something, I don't know. next Wednesday though, because work shifts. Oh, fair enough. See, because I might end up just going over on Monday like I always do. For mine. Mama Cracky was like, oh, it's brother's first Father's Day that he's, you know, he's dead now. And I'm like, yeah, what's nephew getting him? 6 weeks old. No, 5 weeks old. 6 weeks old? Yeah, whatever. So for those of us not doing Father's Day this weekend, he's got plans. He's doing what? And don't say watching Cracky because I may or may not be here. I don't know. And now I'm just like, shit, when am I gonna get Dad? Lotto tickets, probably. Lotto ticket, scratchy. I got an email the other day from the Eagles saying, we've got you covered this Father's Day, we're having a sale thing. And so I took a photo of it and I sent it to Dad and I was like, oh look, that's, you know, Eagles have got you covered. And he replied, fuck off. Because he's not an Eagles fan. I mean, he doesn't hate the Eagles, but yeah, he's Carlton. And I'm like, what? I can get you a, you know, nice Eagles hoodie. Yeah, fuck off. I was hoping to have reassembled the leading train systems and you're working on way I'm not pretending all that. Ooh! Squee! Let me know if you do, I want to be there. I don't know, I have a long weekend due to Labor Day, so I don't think that. Sweet! Long weekend hope! I mean, you don't have to do anything, you could just spend an extra day chillaxing. That's a thing too. What? Your feet arrived in the mail? Did they not arrive during the, birth process? I don't know how many people are doing the latest news. Ah! Sewing machine feet. Shiny. I probably should have guessed that. Knowing what I know about you, I probably should have known that. But it was just so, you threw me with your, you know, lack of context. Guess who needs context, right? A walking, a hopping, a quarter inch, and a millimeter. A hopping? I know what the other three are that you're talking about, but what's a hopping foot? Is that like free motion foot? Kind of guessing from the other three that you're going for quilting. Also known as a pogo darning embroidery. Oh, okay. No, I think there was a follow there. I think I heard the paper turny thingy. Give Cracky Bot a minute to catch up and let me know who that was so I can thank you. Cracky Bot is slow. There we go. Ferret! With the follow, thank you, mate. Hops up out of the way so I can move the fabric instead of the feed dumpster. Yeah, that I think. Excuse me, sorry. I think that's the one that I know is a free motion foot. It's the one that you do quilting with. So that you can actually like move the fabric around freely underneath it and do the quilting. Sounds very similar to that anyway. Tell you what, I went and watched what was that person's name? Oh my god. They raided me last creative stream. I can't think of her name. The one who did the quilting. Come on, brain. Quilting. Yeah, it was a Pokemon one. Stitches. Pixel stitches. Pixel in stitches? Pixel stitches. Something like that. Pixel. And watched their VOD for a bit. And very cool. They're the one that I don't know if you guys remember. I went and looked at their Instagram, and they had the cross stitch of that cool saying thing. Yeah. Anyway, and watching them, between them and Hexadoodles, I'm just like, oh my god, I want to quilt on stream. Like, they're doing it. Surely I can work out a way. They do both have face cams, but I don't have to have a face cam. The problem is that this table would not support having a sewing machine on it. While I have added stability and whatnot, it's still not very strong. My sewing table is over there. And so getting a camera over there is going to be a little bit of a challenge. The cables for this one go like back around the table, go to the wall, and then go around the wall to the computer. Whereas if I had one over there, it would just like, I'd just have to have a long cable tracking across the floor. Doable, but inconvenient. Sorry, I was really laughing at the thought of canoe without feet. No, that was the joke. That's what canoe was going for. Get your butt out of the naughty corner, exactly. Piles up huge tempting pile of everything. Oh, there you go. See, not only is you not in the naughty corner, do you get streets. starting to get dry. I'm trying to like roll this page over and it just doesn't want to move. What I should do when I do this is just have like, you know how like people who like count money or they deal with paper a lot or whatever, just, you know, moving things. They'll have like a little bit of sponge in a little pot and just, you know. I should probably do that. Either that or I can put some hand cream on. I think I still have some. I don't bother with that kind of stuff normally. Somebody got me a container of it from the body shop about 10 years ago and it still smells nice, so. I never bother with like fancy, you know, fragrances. I don't do fancy soaps and shit like that. Whatever's cheapest from the supermarket, you know, home brand. It's whatever. But if I get like gifted strawberry scented anything from the body shop, oh hell yes, I'm keeping that. I see green kitted out. Yeah. Green and gold. Green male's gold accent. Creative clause, yes. I do have the human suit on today. Toe beans do not lend themselves to paper folding. They are not that coordinated. How are you doing today, mongoose? How's the parcel? I'm being patriotic. I wasn't like intentionally going for that, but it's a nice side effect. Because I had blue and silver the other day. So I just thought I'll just have green. And then I'll do a gold one. I'm good, how's the kiddo? Not bad. Had a slightly frustrating morning, but apart from that, pretty good. Oh, speaking of frustrating shit, still haven't heard anything about the fence. It was Sunday morning when I first noticed it. That's why all the stream went skew-iff that day. And then Monday I got hold of the people and they're like, oh, can't talk to you, you're the tenant, not the owner. So then I had to get the owner involved, now he's talking to them, and yeah, that was Monday morning. It's now Wednesday arvo and I still haven't heard anything. I need to move it, other kind of, ah, nice. And oil the wood, yes. Nice. That is gonna look so good. Then maybe tonight to squee. Oh, exciting. What's your next project gonna be, Mongoose? You're always working on things, and this one's nearly finished. You gotta work on the next thing. I will then rest for it. Yeah, right. You resting? Do you even know how? I don't think you know how to rest. Busy mongoose. Mongoose always be busy. Doing things. Maybe now I can at last. Well, you will have a delightful hot tub to rest in, so that helps. I think you just like to be busy. Can't blame you, I'm the same. Must always be doing something. Keep the hands busy. I must be slouching. Go back, start that. Sit up straight, Quirky. I can hear Mama Quirky's voice in my head. Sit up straight. Stop slouching. Like other times, like sleep is a good one. So the awake times like to be doing stuff. I think maybe I did it a little overkill. Oh hell no! Perfect amount of beautiful. Ooh, Dale. Post wants your attention, Dale. I think it's a bit hard to tell. Thanks for getting with that. God damn it. Your neighbors drive on that green yard a couple of times on it. Oh, it's not. They just wanted to check out your cool stuff you made. Next time they drive past, you should invite them over, help you test it. Not sure how to picture canoe with feet. Actually, there's a point. Well, what you do is you picture a knee, and you just cut them off at the knee. Bring your own drinks, exactly. That's their contribution. You brought the hot tub. They bring the beverages. That's a totally fair deal. Yes. They arrived with the pasty. Because apparently they didn't arrive with the stalk. Got delayed by Ozpost. That's all well good, but I don't know what you look like. Anyways. Well, I mean, most of us don't know what the rest of us look like. Oh, snap. Go in the sauna, get all like hot and sweaty, and then get in the hot tub to cool off. That works. guesstimated that I was halfway before and that it was only going to take me like double that amount of time, but it might not even take me that long. Maybe. Still got a little bit of ways to go, shouldn't get ahead of myself. Wonder is when we've really thinking first go sauna or an actual sauna. Real sauna, yes. Who got chatty? Who got chatty? As in somebody got talkative, or do I have the program? Because I do have the program. Just not on the Mac. I can't see it currently. Got talkative, okay. Just checking. I wish they hadn't called it that. Well, kind of. I was guesstimating because I was at the halfway point at the 1 hour mark of the stream, and I'm at the 1.5 hour mark of the stream, and I've only got like that much to go. Ish. There we go. That's the end there, so I don't know whether I'm just like in the groove now, or whether I got the estimate wrong, or very good. No, all good. There's a program that you can use called Chatty that is a chat client that you can use for Twitch. I wasn't sure if you meant that or the other sort. Diversity, yeah. That's as far as it. Where are you up to? 47. I did briefly worry once that, you know, it's copyrighted music and copyrighted books. You know, there's rules about reading them on stream, but I don't think there's rules about folding them on stream. So I think we're fine. Hopefully this author doesn't hate me for turning her book into art. Hey Kiki! How you doing, mate? Fast reading, exactly right. Fast reading and sideways. And only half the pages because you don't see the back of the page. Suffering at work. Aw, how are you? Yeah, not bad. Still slightly cold, but apart from that, not bad. Pretty sure we can't make out most of what's said in the book. Yeah, I know. I can't imagine that this would cause trouble. But stranger shit's happened, so. Not making profit out of the content. I mean, you could sort of argue that, like, you know, I haven't directly received bits today, for example, but people are still subbed, so, yeah, that's kind of a grey area. Yeah. Go away, work, stop being butts. For a while I used one of those things where they just put one word on the screen at a time, but they do it like really fast. So That helps with the speed reading. Visual properties of the... Yes. Of the book, yeah. I'm not... It's not like I'm, you know, reading the copyrighted work itself. I'm just using the physical book. And considering that if I wasn't affording this book, it would be going in the bin, I feel like this is a, you know... This is a step up. Hopefully this looks good. This is actually the second time that I've done this. When I was over at Mum and Dad's 2 weeks ago, Mum asked about this, and so I, you know, found a font that I liked and thought, yep, that'll be good. And generated the pattern and, you know, marked it all and folded it in, and it looked like shit. That was the first folded book that I, you know, finished it and just went, God, that looks awful. Like, legit, like, because you couldn't read, you could barely read the person's name. I thought, if this is going to be a gift for someone, like, friggin', that's not acceptable. So now I'm doing it again. Not the same book. The other one is still at Mum's. I'll unfold it and do something else on it. Feels shaky keyboard and not the glitters! I know. Why you do this? No box for you, mongoose. We left it in the other chat. Yeah. Good job, Guinea. We don't have boxes over here. I reckon we should add the box command, and it should just be, you know, username pushes mongoose out of the box. Then maybe finally we can start the long process of getting mongoose out of all the boxes he's put himself in. Because every time he gets in the box, he never gets out of the box again. He just stays in there. He must be in 11 million boxes by now. I have at least 3 boxes, a few more boxes on stream. The other box around previous projects, and one around chat, and one around you. And mongoose is in all of them. tell you what, it took me a lot longer than it should have to work out how to do those boxes in not Illustrator, in Inkscape. I just wanted them to have nice frames. They're all nice and neat and separate. They're clearly seen the one around chat. Well, you're all in there with him, so have fun with that. I'm in the me box over here. Nearly there. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3? 3 pages. Please look good. Please look good. Please look good. I don't have to make this damn thing a 3rd time if it looks like shit. That's it. Let's do a check. Oh yes, that looks good. Hang on, grand reveal in a second. Hang on. Make sure it's all beautiful. There's that one. That one page that I said looked funny, and it still looks funny, so I'm going to fix it. Okay, okay. Am I going to be able to show this all on the screen at once? I don't know if I'm too close to the camera. Oh yeah, there we go. That's clearly readable. I hope. Much better than the other one. Oh my god, the other one, because it was scripty, the I and the R just didn't even look like anything. You could tell the E and E was fine, but the IR was just shit. Because of the font it was in. But yes, that's definitely readable. Yay! GG, it's readables. Sweet! I do kind of wish it was a hardback rather than a paperback, but yeah. Can only do so much. Because unfortunately with paperbacks, when you're not going to be able to show this very well, when they sit, like, there's not a lot of support here. To like not sit as well as it would as if it was a hardcover, but it will do. I might actually have to what I can do is actually like sneak a little bit of tape on the bottom just to hold it in, like so. Down here you sneak a piece of tape like into the page and then bring it over and you sneak it into there just to kind of hold it in a little bit so it doesn't like quite as much. Becky will be delighted to know that her book is readable now. Get satisfied and cover the book with a hardcover. Yeah! Cover inside the cover to find out. Yeah! I do have some thin MDF. That could probably work to that effect. Ooh, you know what I might be able to do? It's a little bit involved though. I don't know if I'd actually bother, but I could actually like 3D print a little like base. It just has a little side piece that tucks up into the cover there. We're probably getting a little bit involved with like angles and things though, so I don't know if I want to bother, but it's a thought. Just, you know, to be a little bit neater than tape. So yes, that's a thing that I will maybe mess with at some point. And it shouldn't even take very long to print, really. Okay. Book 2! But wait, there's more! What? A second book? In one day? Yes. I'm gonna need a break though, because my arms are burning. Oh... It's like this part of the arm ends up like tight. I don't know if that's just me or it is actually the folding, but yes. At the Valley View Motel in South Australia's picturesque Clare Valley, 84-year-old Lola Quinlan is up to her usual mischief. She's sent her family away for Christmas and invited a number of mystery guests to come and stay. But who are all these people, and why aren't they spending the festive season with their own loved ones? As the big day draws closer and Lola's personal family dramas threaten to unravel her plans, she discovers that at a special time of year, magic can happen in every family, especially your own. I'm sure this book is glorious, and shall be even better when it's folded into prettiness. Okay, I'm going to have a break, and I shall return. has returned. Huzzah. Oh, that's... There we go. Streaming scene. There we go. Yay, it worked. Good, good, good. Thought I'd mispressed the button. Okay. It's book 2. Hopefully, this one will be quicker than the other one. Yeah, it's got something like 130 less pages to fold, so that's... Oh, hi, Tankit. What are you doing? Oh, you want scritches? What? Oh, welcome in the back. Somebody's been watching Wild. Is he still golfing? I know he was golfing earlier. I was going to put hand cream on while I was on break and I forgot. Went and checked the mail instead. No, I'll finish the stream. Fair enough. This is part of what I love about this platform so much, is that there's just everything. So many different things. First I was watching him, I had to build the greens to everything there too. I know! I was going to comment further on that, but I don't want to throw you under the bus, so... What are you doing, dickhead? Oh, now he's buggering off. And he's going into it. Oh, you bugger. Leave him alone. That cat is quite capable of using the bed without your input. Go on. He's being a devil, that tan cat. What's new? Oh, and now Black Cat's up. Gosh dang it. He was in there peacefully sleeping until you came along, Tan Cat. What? So yeah, like I said, hopefully this one won't take as long. It's less pages to fold. I was going to say that the design is a little bit less intricate, but like that ultimately doesn't really matter. It's still 2 folds per page. I think the thing where a more intricate design takes more time is in the marking of the pages rather than the folding of them. I remember when I was doing the, when I did the Twitch glitch one, that's over there, because it's basically a box, you end up with a section that just has like all the same measurements, and then you have a section that just bounces back and forth between the same two measurements, and then it goes back to having all the measurements. That kind of pattern is nice. Repetitive, but makes it easier to do. At some point I will get off my ass and set up the eBay store. I was going to say Etsy, but that's not it. The other thing, the other E one. The other 4 little words starting with E. That reminds me, actually, I need to ask Rowan how her keychains are going. I wonder if they've held up alright. The phone book's thin pages really work well with parallel horizontal lines. Oh yeah! For sure. I suspect that the, because this paper is like thick compared to phone book paper. Phone book paper tends to be quite fine, so I'm hoping. Oh, my arm's burning. That I'll be able to get like crisp folds in it, which will hopefully lend itself to a nice design. But like I was saying before, I'm worried that because of the thinness of the paper, that it won't like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like spread very far. And so it might lend itself to a pattern that's more vertical. Then again, they might think the whole thing might just keel over and not be good at all, so I don't know. I don't know. Science! So maybe that's what we could put in the phone book. We could fold it into like a beaker or something. Try 20 to history to go. Oh yeah. Give it a little bit of stiffness. You know, actually, I would probably do that after, actually. Just so that it, like, you could set it up so it's sitting kind of where you want it to be, and then kind of set it in that way, maybe? I don't know. Cat's going mental. Or at least a few extra atoms of thickness, yeah. It wouldn't be a lot, but maybe it would make all the difference, we don't know. I'm really trying to not tear the pages. This is for a gift, so I want it to look nice. There you go, on each page you get it throughout the book. True. That's a lot of work though. That would be a very slow process. How badly it would like stick. cause the pages to stick to each other? Probably. Do I want it to do that? Would probably help with the rigidity. Then it wouldn't spread at all, and that might be bad. Tiny mist of water could also work. Oh. You know what I've got scraps of that actually makes a fairly good starchy type spray product doing? Dissolvable stabilizer. Boiled potato peels. Oh yeah! I've never actually tried that myself. I have heard it. That you're basically just pulling the starch out of it into the water. I've never actually tried it myself. Peel pre-boiling and then boiled after. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Does it have to be like? Is there more starch in the peels? I'm guessing. Like, could you just boil some potatoes and then use that water? I imagine there's probably more starch in the peels than there is in the rest of it. That bloody lady cat's come around again. Shit. Hang on. Sorry about that. We're in that time of year where cats like to make baby cats. And yes, I think there's a lady cat hanging around. Scoping out my boys. Not that they would know what the hell to do with a lady cat, but... Cinnabay! Hi! Thank yous for follow. How are you doing? Hey guys, you know how I tell you about there's that person that does the crochet co-streams with the vandalized? It's them. that's her. Oh, freaking... Ah. Sorry, Cinnabay. Bot sensitive. Cat says cannot mate baby cats unless that's the plan, then they need to make sure they keep all cats as contact. Yeah, exactly. Like, my two both got sterilized, like, the second they were old enough. What black magic is this? Cannot express my excitement through caps. Oh, I'm sorry! The butt's sensitive. As in, this is a different bot than I use on my normal channel and I don't know where the thingamabobs are to do the doodads. Into the presence of a couple of exclamation. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, timed out a lot. Yeah. I use Streamlabs chatbot for the main channel, and then in order to like not have to fuck around with all of that, I have fandom bot for this channel. And it's a bit more sensitive than Streamlabs chatbot, so. How's everyone say? Yeah, good mate, good. How are you? Hey Kiddo, can I get a shout out for Cinnabay, please? Shit stipsies. She is cool pig. I feel not to show you the human hands making words in books. Yes, I do have the human cosplay suit on. Surprised to not see paws. Yeah, so most people. They're like, oh my god! Cracky has hands! What? And I'm like, yes, I'm wearing them over the top of the paws. Human magical beings. Exactly! I am a cat, but toe beans do not lend themselves well to using pliers or folding books or, you know, all that kind of thing. So I found a human cosplay suit to wear over the top for the crafting. Need a towel. They've been told they've been hidden from tickles. But I want jelly bean tickles. Oh, nope. Chilling is good. I'm not going to be able to do it for much longer, it's getting hotter already. Fuck that. Winter went way too quick. Hey Chaz! How you doing? Thank yous for the host. I'll have to remember, at some point I need to remember to update the previous projects to file, because I'm sure that I've got stuff that I haven't added. Particularly stuff that I've made on stream and haven't added. I'm stuck for the next couple of weeks. Sweet! Are we talking like stocked full of noms or stocked full of like filament? You do 3D printing, don't you? What are we stocked on? It better be filament. Yeah, it could be that the different client, that the different clients timed it differently. I have no idea what I see because YouTube is so fast. It just flew past me. Ah. Sometime in the next couple of weeks, I'll be getting the lead guitarist of Black Veil Brides. Seems to know how to use it. Whoa! Oh, that's sweet! Pipe. I mean, I'll be honest, I've not heard of the band, but... The fact that it's a signed guitar of the peeps and they've got a YouTube channel and stuff like that makes them sound pretty impressive. Therefore, signed guitar be epic! Almost 50 hours ago at a giveaway he did on his stream. He's the reason for oh, snap. That's even extra awesome. Cause like it means that much more to you. Like there would have been people that entered that giveaway just for the sake of winning a signed guitar. And that's fine, like, you know, anyone can enter or whatever, but like, yeah, it obviously holds that much more meaning for you. Has it sunk in yet? Like, can you believe it yet? Because if that were me, I'd be hyperventilating for days. One of my guitars I barely used, but one person tried to me for about the first one I'm sleep for. But I'm selling for $100 and was it once for half an hour so yeah. And they're still gonna try and claim, but oh, but you've had it forever and it's not worth what you're selling it for and Tell you what, my motorbike I had. My little itty bitty sports bike. I sold it for, I had it for, 5 years? No, it wouldn't have been that long. Oh no, it would have been, yeah, no, that's about right, about 5 years. And had an accident on it, which was like fully disclosed to the buyer. Because you have to, obviously. So like they were aware. Wasn't a super serious accident. I basically scratched the side paneling and then snapped off the gear lever and the clutch. But yes. I had that for about 5 years, and I think I only sold it for about $500 less. Not even that, than what I paid for it. Some things hold value sometimes. Not always. I go to a back at and it being brand new. I can't stand people who are like that. They're like, oh, I could go over here and get it for this much. Well, fucking do it then. I sell stuff in the classifieds fairly frequently, and I get that a lot. It's like, yes, you could go to the shop and buy that thing for, you know, X amount of dollars more than what I'm selling it for, but A, mine's the, you know, fancier model or whatever, or it's new in the box still in some cases. It's like, okay, you can go to the shop and you can pay $20, $30, $40, $50 more. Fucking do it. This is the price I'm selling for, and if you don't like it, go away. Such a shit way to haggle. The price I said to you, I'm not saying it for us, I'll say it. Yeah, exactly right. And it's not like that's an unreasonable price either. It's not like you're trying to sell it for $500, you know. Or, you know, just insert number here, but like it's... You wouldn't go into a shop, right? You wouldn't go into like a guitar shop and pick up a guitar and turn to the, you know, person and be like, oh, I can get this in the classifieds for half the price, so, you know, you should do it cheaper. They are going to laugh at you and tell you to fuck off. Why would it work any different the other way? I mean, if I see that your price has been there a few weeks, I assume you're feeling to haggle on price, but not yeah, exactly right. I mean, you know, there's right ways to do it. And I've done that too. I've absolutely done that too. You know, if I've seen an item has been up for a while, say they're selling it for, you know, let's pick a number, 120, say. If I see the ad's been up for a little bit, I might go, you know, hey, I can come pick it up this afternoon, tomorrow morning, whatever, and would you be willing to do 100? If they take it, fantastic. If not, I'd move on. The people I can't stand. Yes, true. But I'm talking more in just like in retail environments where haggling is generally not encouraged. I know there's going to be some places that, you know, are quite happy to do a deal with you, and that's fine. But you're not going to walk into like Kmart and be like, I can buy this set of towels on... Actually, no, that's a really bad example because God knows I would not buy a set of towels on Gumtree. You know, I could buy this kid's toy for half the price on Gumtree. Like, the Kmart employee is going to be like, yeah, and? They're not going to adjust the price for you because you've seen it elsewhere. But yeah, there are, you know, scenarios that you know, knowing what something's worth is the way to go. Absolutely. Yeah. There's still going to be like shops where they're absolutely not going to haggle with you though. So $100 is a good deal. Used to work in furniture sales, people walk in, see $100 there, and you know what this wholesale rating I'm gonna have. Yeah, like I said, you know, there's times and places where you can haggle and stuff like that, but people need to be willing to be told no. I think that's the problem. I think that's a problem with society in general, quite frankly. Not wanting to hear no. Yeah, I mean, if you go into a furniture shop and you're buying an entire house worth of furniture, I would hope they'd be willing to do you some kind of deal. But, yeah. Go shopping and the programs up to me. It says, my friend said you fix computers, we have a register not working, fix it. They get mad at me when I said, okay, but the $800 in front, 175. Yeah! If you're going to get someone's expertise, you gotta fucking pay them to do it. Just because they're in the store at the time, they're not going to do it for free. Jesus Christ. If there's no, then okay. If I shouldn't want it at the full price, if I don't hear no, I'm probably not pushing out enough. I like that way of looking at it, actually. Not pushing hard enough. Yeah, but don't tell them that. That's how you do it. When you get heavy discounts on small items, you buy a lounge suite, running a TV cabinet, or free fabric protection, free delivery. See, there you go. Which is a good deal. That fabric protection stuff. We had a lounge that came from one of those places. We didn't get it from one of those places, but the person who originally bought it did. And man, that thing lasted forever. If they go low, I go how to confuse them. Yes, I'm selling something for $100. Somebody offers me $80. I offer it to them for $120, and they said, and when they come back with, I thought you said it was $100. I go, deal. When can you come pick it up? Hey, Helly. Hey, doing, mate? I'm hanging with kids and rice does odd things like increase my price when they're trying to drop it. That's how you confuse them. Oh, snap. I mean, it's signed, so technically priceless, but still, holy moly. Got some rare deals at hotels, fixing printers, with 6 months of free hotel. Oh! Now there's a good deal. That's, see? Bartering in this day and age can still work. I've said this before, we should not like go fully back to that, because you know, cash, you know, currency is like a convenient medium of trading value, but can we at least get a little bit more bartering going back again? If somebody's got, you know, bumper crop of tomatoes and they need the pants taken up, then somebody's a seamstress who needs tomatoes, like, fucking go for it. Doing okay. Went ordered myself a birthday gift. Ooh, what'd you get? What did Helly buy for Helly? How about 10, 5, 12, 6, 15. Ah! I remember once my granddad's like partner. For a while when I was little, I would wash cars for extra monies, and she haggled me and got me down to $6 for a car wash. I think I charged like 10 for a wash and a vacuum. And so I forget how it like came up or whatever, but she's haggled me down to $6. And I would have been, I don't know, maybe 9-ish, maybe 10, somewhere there. And she's haggled me down to $6. And my younger brother, who would have been like 6, 7, he's 3 years younger than me, he would have been like 6, 7, or whatever. He came out and he held the bucket that had the soapy water in it. And I don't mean he held it off the ground. I mean it was sitting on the ground and he just kind of had his hands around it like that. He sat down next to the bucket and he just went like this, right? And so and it was a friggin' 35-degree day or something stupid. It was, you know, I was melting by the end of it. I get back inside and I declare it all done, and I guess for all intents and purposes, like my nana, she gives me $3. And I'm like, what? We agreed on 6? And she's like, yeah, but your brother did half the work, so you know, you gotta go halves with him. He gets the other 3. Yeah, I never washed her car again after that. Got. Ooh, Stream Deck, sweet. I fucking love mine. You'll be happy with that. Yes, it's worth 120. If this 100 say deal when you can pick it up. I feel like there should be a fee for asking if it's still available. And I know, there's people who leave their ads up and that's why it's ruined for everyone, but like freaking... If I sell something on Gumtree, I take the ad down between walking back, like, from selling, like, if the person actually shows up, brings the correct money, and takes the item, I will take the ad down from, like, walking away from them to walking back into my house, right? And so if people are, and because Gumtree's got that, like, one-click thing where it just automatically sends a message on your behalf. Hi, is this item still available? I've gotten to the point now where I just write back, yes. I don't give any further, like, info, I don't get any further conversation, like, if they're gonna be lazy and do a one-click automatic message thingy to ask me if the ad that is still up is still available, then I'm gonna write back yes and make them do the work. Because generally the ones that come back with, okay, awesome, can I come pick it up, are the ones who will actually show up and come and pick it up. The ones who don't reply, you never hear from again, which I'm fine with. If you never agreed to pay him and this didn't give monies. Oh no, he got monies. I was salty the entire car ride home because he was sitting there jingling the coins. Yeah, exactly! Like, I'm willing to give people, say, I don't know, 12 hours? There might be a circumstance, for example, where, like, they agree that they pick it up from the seller's work, and then the seller can't get the ad down till they get home from work or something like that. But if the ad's still up and they sold it a week ago, yeah, nah, fuck off. Thank you for wasting my time by being too lazy to take the damn ad down. had one years ago. I think I might have even been at the old house then. Where they purposefully left the ad up because they had other items for sale. Not in the same listing. Let's say for the sake of example, I forget what it was, but let's just say for the sake of like the example that they had, say, a bookshelf and a coffee table. And they had separate ads for each. And I was interested in one and not the other, and so I messaged, and they're like, oh no, I sold that last weekend, but I do still have the other one if you're interested. No. I specifically wanted the one you contacted me for. I contacted you for, I mean. It's not whatever other crap you're selling. Oop, hang on. Just arranged to meet someone who says they're buying that situations. Yeah! And I have had that happen as well. I've had someone message and be like, can I come get it tomorrow? And I'll be like, yeah, and then I'll have somebody else message, and I'll be like, well, I've already got someone coming, but I'll let you know if they fall through. That's fine. How do we sleep? No worries, Helly! Have good sleep, sirs. Can't actually say if it's yeah. But I mean, if you explain it, then, you know. I get no from him, I see an ad for something and he cry about it, but don't get a response for like 2 weeks, but then I've moved on and bought it somewhere else. I said, Antonio, thanks for wasting my time. I'm like, dude, I asked 2 weeks ago, you never responded, so I moved on and expect me to wait. Yeah, exactly! You're not gonna sit around twiddling your thumbs waiting for them to reply. Fucking... People that, yeah, pretty much. That basically sums it up, doesn't it? Everyone's an idiot until they prove to me otherwise. At least that's what retail taught me. I think it was it George Carlin? I think it was George Carlin. It was like, imagine the intelligence of like an average person, and then remember that half of the people are dumber than that. Oh. Kinda wish he was still around actually, he would have so much material. I'm nearly done with this one already, holy shit. I knew it was going to be faster than the other one, but not this much faster. Ah, dang it. It's not too bad. It's not too close to the edge, we won't see it. Just caught my finger on it. At least it's not too close to the edge of the paper. arms are burning. Oh. I think it's just the angle that my arms are on in order to do the folds. It's straining in ways that I'm not used to. And then I can send a photo to Mama Cracky, and Mama Cracky can send the photo to her friend. And then her friend can message back, "Oh my god, she's such a clever girl." Yes, 31-year-old clever girl. All the predictions? Wait, what predictions? Text and the things. Oh, are you wanting to predict what this is? Is that what you're saying? I was going to say you can't predict the other one. You already know what it is. You can't. I've noticed that once you've done these a bit, you can sort of tell, like, where in the pattern you're up to. Because of, like, the movement of where you're folding. If that makes sense, like you got this one, then you got a couple there, then you got this one, then it moves back up, extends out. So I'm kind of like I roughly know where I'm up to. No, I was saying that you're predicting all the she says and she says and she says. Oh, with the, yes, with the text messages, yeah. Well, I know what she's like. Plus, that's what she said when I'd made one for her. Oh my gosh, she's such a clever girl, isn't she? Bogus is back. Whee! I saw the pictures, Bogus. I saw the pictures. The like totally sexy pictures where everything was oiled up. Everybody in chat's like, what the fuck? Paid citizen. Lies! Lies. Anyone who has to proclaim their innocence isn't usually innocent. I am. Yes. Sorry, Ginny is trying to make an economy. No, no, all good. All good, Ginny, all good. Don't worry about it. I is tired-brained. So I don't like fully get the thingies. Friend called and asked, can't tell me if he's out. Tuesday. Sweet. You're probably gonna suddenly find yourself with more friends than you had before, Mongoose. Oh my god, that's it. Holy shit, it's done. Need to fix VIP. Yeah, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to hire a bouncer. Make sure only the people you let in just comes into the hot tub. Alright, make sure it doesn't look spazzy. Oh, there's one little spot there that went weird. What's happened there? Son acquired me a box of assorted packets of lentils. I took half a box of assorted packets of lentils to a friend, and he also a bag of homemade jerky. Oh, man, that's an excellent deal. Indeed, winning. I agree. I don't know about that side. Oh, it kind of works. I was happier with the other book, I think. It's not bad. Good time zone. Messy? I have the opinion that all spare rations should be stored in the community, and last minute goes around, it also comes around. That's it. It's mostly readable. I'm not quite happy with the T, but we can tell what it says. Ducky with the follow thing, mate. Yeah, there you go. 80th. Because it's her birthday. What if it was messing with it? Yeah, it's a bit because I'm so close to the camera. tea's gone weird. I don't like this side of the tea. Not really a lot I can do about it though. But I think they'll be happy with it. So that's that one, and then for those who didn't see it earlier, that's the first one we did there. That one came out clearer, I feel. Echidna with the follow thingy bit. Its head on desk, not tired. Is tired. Do sleepies. So yeah, I think we'll be happier with this than we were with the other one. Like I said, I've already folded this once and it looked terrible. You couldn't read it. Whereas these ones are actually legible. So awesome sauce. My arms are on fire though. Oh dear. Rests, Panda, rests. Yes, please rest, Panda. This is awesome. Well, thank you, mate. These are recoveries, yes. Messi with the follow, thank you, mate. Hope I'm saying your name right. Let your brains do the slopping, please, yes. You got to relax and take care of your brain, please. I don't think I can fit them all on the screen at once. I need my camera to be further away. Extra squishy. So yes, we'll take photos. We'll put on some places. We'll send to Mama Koki. Hopefully she likes. So we have others. Ah, okay. Casey? I think, maybe. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but thank you for the follow. Now I feel bad because I'm actually about to do that. all these, we have new people and I'm buggering off because I finished my books. Sorry. More papers. That's like the one stream where having the papery foldy noise actually works for. Oh dear. Candy Panda with the follow, thank you, mate. How dare you! What? Thanks for that. Damn it! She dare all the time. Tights dare. Yes, I would go longer, but I only had planned folding those two books, and I've done them now. So, and I don't have more books to start another one because all the books are at Mum's house. So, where all these other pandas are coming from? That's true. Yes. Where do all the pandas come from? Trisha! With the follow, thank you, mate. As yet, yeah, I'm gonna have to rest my arms. That arm muscle on the inside there is burning. It's owies. Go have a nice warm shower, maybe. Grim! Yeah, sorry. I did folded books. I did 2 folded books. And now that I've finished them, I don't have anything else to do like this stream. I mean, God knows there's other crafts that I could drag out, but... Sorry! Yeah, I will. Sorry, Crib. Changing it, yes. Used to be human-ish. Sorry, monkeys. Hopefully, Friday, things will be a bit more organized and stuff and things, and I'll be able to like start at my normal-ish time of 1 o'clock and have a bit of a longer stream. So hopefully, no idea what I'm gonna do yet. But then again, most of the time I don't know what I'm gonna do for craft stream. It's whatever I feel like doing at the time. 9 more minutes. 9 more minutes for what? Why? Who? What? For school to get it. Wait, how are you here if you're... What? Yes, he's seen. Bye, Kenny! You know what? It's naughty. I'm not gonna raid today. You'll just have to find some cool peeps on your lonesomes. Oh, 9 minutes. Oh, gosh dang it. Again, what are you doing here? If you're, Hugs for monkeys! It's really hard to go wrong with pandas. That's true. All the pandas I know are awesome. Start using clear resin, Becky. Yeah, I should do some resin, actually. I should do some resin. I did clay a couple of days ago. Did book folding today. Should do some resin. God knows I've got some pieces that need... The clay stuff that I made the other day needs resining, so that could be a thing. You know what I've got to do today? I'll do it later. It's okay. Creative ideas for you. Oh, I have so many ideas already. I have so many ideas. The problem is that a bunch of them are for like things that I don't have the stuff of. Sweet ass. My bamboo. So we'll just make more bamboo. Shoot a whip. Getting as well. Aw, thank you, mate. Anyways, I'm buggering off. I'm gonna go do noms and get some. Might get my heat pack out actually and put it on my arms. Hype! Oh, that's a cute. Oh, look at it. That's cute. Yay! More baby! Am I currently... Wait a sec. Where's my... Oh, no panda emotes. They're so cute though. Okay. I'm buggering off now. I shall see you guys tomorrow on Geek. For those that don't know, this is my second channel. I have a main channel. It's that one. I'll be there tomorrow. Gaming stuffs, and then should be back here on Friday at my normal-ish start time of 1 o'clock. So 3 hours later than what Geek normally is. So, and the great line from Panda Co Panda, and the bamboo is exceptional. We do graze premium bamboo here. We have top-notch pandas, so we have the good stuff. Anyway, guys. Thank you for hanging about. I hearts all of your faces. I shall see you guys tomorrow on Geek. I'll see you Friday, hopefully here, and then so on and so forth. Hearts your faces. Bye!